All right, just about to get underway here at the Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada, DC. I feel like I'm on a different planet. This is the most special, unique venue we have ever called fights in. Let's see how it plays out.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, usually, more often than not, it makes for a suffocating night at the office when you are facing the former interim welterweight king, Colby Covington, as we get to the early round action here. And whether it's going to be his takedown game or his volume striking, it's just going to be nonstop offense from Colby Covington. Leads the league in cardio. Mentally, he is forged. Very big challenge in front of his opponent here tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ. Oh, my goodness, these boys are going at it.
Oh, big shots getting through. Overhand punch to the head, blocked, though, by the Korean Super Bowl. So more output, at least in the early going. Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the
swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Back and forth we go.
nice head kick.
Well-placed kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Push kick there to the body. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
It got checked.
Oh, nice hook. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Covington gets caught with that punch.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand. Great timing on that double leg. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Oh, right into mount. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Beautiful punch lands there.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Lands that beautiful jab. Oh, big elbow. He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches.
Side control now.
Now into his mount. This is a terrible position.
And now he's got the back.
Look at that. Recognizes he's about to lose position.
Troy gets back up again. Under a minute now to go. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. Really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection. And these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you start reaching out to catch that kick, here comes the high kick, and then you're in a lot of trouble.
Takedown defense holds up. block there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Oh, nice hook there by Covington. Final seconds. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, so here we go as the next round gets underway. If Ray Longo was here, he would say that previous round was what we call a striking clip.
He did a fantastic job of landing his strike, throwing everything with an idea of where he was trying to go, and he landed at a very, very high rate.
Oh, he continues to attack the body yet again here, just as he did in the previous round. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by the Korean Superboy. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand.
Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Able to work it into a takedown there. Oh, beautiful job by Covington to get inside and ultimately to get the takedown.
I mean, even when he's striking, he's always thinking about the takedown. I know I've referred to the Lawler fight on a number of occasions, but even in that fight, when he threw 400 strikes, he attempted 20 takedowns.
Right.
I mean, this is a guy that wants to wrestle early and wants to wrestle often.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Ready? Come on.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do eventually, it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Oh, connects with the 1-2. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Covington's in half guard now. Lands with the ground and pound here. The Korean Superboy getting worked here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. All right, has the guard closed here. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight.
All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. He's got to be careful here.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Beautiful transition. Strong reversal there. Now he's going full mount.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by the Korean Super Bowl. Covington's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Gotta be careful here.
Choi's in half guard. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by the Korean Super Bowl. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have 2 legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round.
What a beautiful right punch that landed there.
Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Covington. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on the side of his body.
Just mixing everything up there. Finding his target, using his punches, his kicks, and everything else to try to do damage to his opponent's body. I love this game plan.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank. That was nice.
Well, a headhunter he is not. Beautifully done as he attacks the body yet again.
I mean, John, to have a guy live in a game plan and use it so effectively is very surprising. But with this guy, he's so smart, he's so disciplined, you kind of expect things out of the norm. Tonight, we see a body attack that we haven't seen in the octagon.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got it on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Nice judo toss for him there. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Covington's back in half guard. Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
Oh, yeah, he's got him to sit tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Takedown defense is there. Nicely done. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. You you wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most skipped on all these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Covington's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Nice crack there. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to this fight.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Unable to connect with the right.
Nice block. Punch went nowhere. Nice straight punch.
Seconds to go in this one.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Under 20 seconds now to go. And now the jab gets through. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away, because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last flurry.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, fourth round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of a fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Good jab there by the champion.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we're starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counter as we go forward.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Gotta be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Uppercut lands. Just missed with the left there. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, beautiful right hook counter. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Choi's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. Just missed on the front kick there. And that left hook landed on the button. All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now.
He's going guillotine. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. He's got to squeeze, but not too much. He's got to get the guard locked and try to find a submission.
Oh, he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Covington. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far. Perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Clean punch.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut. Beautiful punch lands.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
Right here, you got to empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
They're so evenly matched. They're going tit-for-tat.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Nice spinning kick there finds its home. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4, 20 minutes in the books. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's horrible.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at this 5th and final round. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward. Cannot take too many of those.
Feels like the beginning of the end. Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture of some kind, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for sure.
He's hurting really bad right now. Every single time a shot lands up top, you could see the damage that it's inflicting. The work that he has done has been masterful. And now he has his opponent very limited because he can't take many shots to the head anymore.
And there's the single. Troy gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Covington's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You want... Well, he misses with the left punch there.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. Oh, he passes the half guard now.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, that's got to be it. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
There it is. Now he's going to mouth.
And busy as he looks to improve position here. Choi's back in full mount. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Oh, just a merciless approach here on the ground, continuing to target that cut. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra pop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. You got to be careful here.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by the Korean Superboy. These ground strikes are starting to add up.
Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I loved it. I loved all the grappling that was on display there. But fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Covington's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. All right, well, I don't have to be a judge to tell you he is losing this fight late in the game now. Time to start throwing up those submission attempts, I would think.
You got to keep going.
Oh, huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He got hurt again. The fighters separate.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. One minute to decide this one. Oh, nice punch from the clinch by Choi. Back and forth we go.
Nice block.
All right, now it seems as though the referee has closed his distance, monitoring the action closely. I think there's potential to stop this fight due to swelling right now.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time. And it's in the reaction, right? Every time he gets hit now, he turns away. He moves away from the fight.
Another knockdown! 15 seconds. Choi's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Choi's back in half guard. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
So the Korean Superboy, Doo-ho Choi, with another highlight for the reel tonight. That reel's getting pretty crowded. Crazy to think this guy is just getting started. Maybe a few years removed from his fighting prime. We'll see just how far he can take it, but tonight, undeniably, a huge step in the right direction for a guy who could be a future UFC champion.